Hello? Hello, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and the gosh darn ghouls. I am still ripping off that intro from Mr. Creepypasta, the infamously famous YouTuber who's infamous for giving all the little boys and girls the chills. And speaking of chill, I'm not feeling so chill about running this stage, the Go Ship Chaos, which was a new introduction in the Xbox One versions of not Xbox, Resident Evil Revelations. Sorry, this is my first time doing a stream in a while. I'm excited, I'm hyped, I'm nervous. Apparently this is a even harder version, or a harder version of the Ghost Ship, which was added into the Xbox 360 version of Resident Evil Revelations, aka this game, for those of you who can't read the title. Just kidding, my commentary's terrible, don't mind me being condescending. Anyway, Resident Evil Revelations originally came out, and I promise this history lesson's gonna be short, but originally, I'm all over the place. It originally came out on the 3DS, and it did well, obviously. Moved to Xbox 360, they added in Ghost Ship. I believe that's when they added in Ghost Ship. Super high level, quite a challenge. It's recommended level 50, which is the highest level in this game, which is what I am thankfully right now. And then Ghost Ship Chaos is also recommended level 50, but just because it has the same level recommendation does not mean it's the same challenge. Excuse me. So, I have been super hyped when I saw that they added in this level to this Xbox One version of the game, and I specifically have avoided spoilers for this, so this is going to be my authentic first time reaction to this level. I'm here with my good acquaintance Skull Tyrant, who has carried me through various levels on this game, including helping me get S ranks on the Abyss levels. Thank you very much. Shout out to Skull Tyrant, X Skull Tyrant, X Skull X Tyrant X. I just want to say it, fully acknowledge him. And yeah, I haven't spoiled myself on this level at all. One friend that I was gonna play with, but they never wanted to play, so I'm just doing it with this acquaintance here. They did unfortunately spoil that I think the enemies start out at level 30, and I believe quote-unquote Ghost Norman, or Shadow Norman, whatever he's called. I believe he used to be called Ghost Norman by people, but the achievement or whatever calls him Shadow Norman. He's level 80, I heard. So yeah, kind of nervous. And yeah, long intro aside, let me show you guys my weapons. I know you can add on the other rare weapon chances and they stack. But I decided to just keep those and put on some more valuable parts. But yeah, sorry about the super long intro. I'm gonna be playing as my boy Keith, who is actually my favorite character. I love the swords on his back. I actually have not played as him since unlocking him at level 50, because I just recently turned level 50. But yeah, long intro aside, let's go. I'm hyped to see if I can even make it to Shadow Norman. I feel like the CEO or the employee at whatever company that wrote Shadow Norman instead of Ghost Norman was a filthy casual working at Capcom who had no idea what the community actually called him. So they were just like, oh, fuck it, it must be Ghost Norman. Am I right, Bob? And then Bob from accounting was like, sure, Tom. There you go. Ooh, yeah. I can't read because the text is small. Yeah, 30. So my partner here, the only advice he's given me so far is that we need to stay together, and right now I'm believing it. Thank goodness for fertilizer, because I feel like my health is going to go down quite quickly, but who knows. Either way, even if I don't do this successfully, I wanted to get my first ever authentic reaction to this level on film. Oh shit, okay, Hunter is in this first area. I am very glad that they have actually really mixed things around. My shotgun is easy grip, so that's what I'm going to be using primarily in this playthrough. especially since Keith has the hard hitter perk, this version I have. So if this guy grabs me, he'll instant kill me, so I'm just gonna not risk that and heal up. At least I think he'd instant kill me, I don't know for sure, but generally a good idea to not run around with less than full health, especially with how high level I believe some of the enemies are going to become. But yeah, again, I have no idea what changes they've made. So far it looks like, I mean, you know, we're only like a minute in, but it looks like the changes are not too terribly huge. And also I want to take note that I know it's a better idea to use the Keith my partner's using because he has the melee attack perk, so his A attacks will do more damage. But I really love this costume. I do enjoy that it has Shadow Dancer to help me dodge attacks, which hopefully may mean staying alive longer. And yeah, I just really wanted to use quote-unquote ninja Keith. I don't feel like he's really a ninja so much as he's just like doing his own thing gangsta style, and I love it. I love that fucking, I don't even know what he has fucking roped around his waist, that fucking conch? I don't know, I think I saw it in SpongeBob once. But yeah, love his tiger tattoo, love his different colored ninja swords, samurai swords, whatever kind of swords. And I definitely don't want to steal this guy's melees, because again, his melees, his A buttons will do a lot more than me. So I'm just going to try to melee more to assist him than actually like take his melee kills and risk, excuse me, moving the enemies away from him and out of his melee, which would be relatively bad. See, like this guy, since he's in a corner, I figured I might as well melee him full speed, full charge, I mean, but if an enemy's like in the middle of nowhere, or in the middle of a room I should say, I'm not going to fully melee strike that enemy, just because it could risk moving the enemy out of the way of his melee, which is not a good tactic to do if you're playing serious. And while this isn't the most serious run through, given that I'm not that version of Keith, Keith is the character I'm using if you haven't like used common sense to put that together. Actually I said I was using Keith at the beginning, never mind, but just in case somebody missed it. But yeah, that version would be just generally for these long lengthy ghost ship levels. I know he's the best for Ghost Ship 1, so obviously, you know, with this, where we're highly likely to run out of ammo, he's highly likely to be really useful at Ghost Ship 2, or Ghost Ship Chaos, I mean, as well. And yeah, sorry about all the ums and the discombobulation in general. I am not good at multitasking, as anybody who's ever seen any one of my streams ever knows. So talking and gaming at the same time is kind of just like a whoa, you know, kind of experience for me. And yeah, I promise my commentary is definitely not going to stay this lively. You actually can't dodge that disc attack he was going to do. But luckily you can dodge his pain in the ass instant kill attack. Okay, so my partner has more experience than me, so I'm just going to kind of follow him. Let him lead me around. Because and he's gonna lag past me and go through this door. Yep. Because yeah, I am obviously not as experienced, given this is my very first playthrough of this level. But speaking of the lag, one thing I do want to go over for those who don't have this game but are thinking about getting it, a really good positive of this game is, yeah, Xbox One servers have been trash lately. But this game's lag works in it works in its favor, actually. The way they designed the lag to work in this game is exceptional. I give it an 11 out of 10. They actually found a way to make something vastly annoying, online lag, actually kind of pleasant, dare I say, with this game. Because the way lag works is, yeah, there'll be like slight teleportation of your partner, like going through doors and stuff. And like warping past you at the last second when exiting a room. But for the most part, If it's lagging, it's just going to mean the enemies are in a different spot on your partner screen than they are on your screen. So on your partner screen, they could be running into a wall, while on your screen, you're fighting them like somewhere completely different, and vice versa. And if they are like running into a wall, or you know, just derping around in general on one player's screen, then the player who's not basically being attacked can take advantage and just kind of like shoot them and knife them, whatever, damage them, while they're occupied on fighting the nothing. So that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna start concentrating a little bit more because these enemies are getting to a higher level. As you can see, I put Aura of Strength on. Unfortunately, it cancels when you start knifing. But it is good for these melee parts. It'll power up his melees if we melee together. Now, I just want to make sure I don't get grabbed. At the same time, if I'm going to, if I'm going to be fighting these pain in the ass, wannabe sniper fuckboys, I might as well, not waste my herbs every time I get hit. But once I get hit one more time, or I see like a really high risk of an enemy who will grab me, oh shit. Yeah, I'm really scared of these chainsaw guys, always have been, because they instant kill. As I briefly mentioned before, I believe. So I do not want them near me. But, oh, and that's a little glitch right there, his high roller stuck in the air. And this is what I'm talking about. Over on his screen, the enemy's got to be over there somewhere. These enemies, oh my god, on my, on the regular ghost ship, this enemy is about level like 20 or 30. But he's already, I think, a higher level than the enemies on the grand finale of Ghost Ship, which anybody who hasn't seen a video of the Ghost Ship, I actually recommend, for once, my own video, running away, where I played as Rachel Ooze the very first day she came out as a DLC character on the 360 version. I have a video, it's actually one of my most popular videos of me completing Ghost Ship. So if you want to see the regular Ghost Ship without commentary and my velvety smooth vocals from the perspective of a monster DLC character who is actually like really good in writing, like her stats are good, but her melees and the overall like execution of the character isn't good, hence why I'm not using her now. Then you can see that video, because I actually did use her as, I think, a level 45. I was carried through, quite like I'm being carried through now, my life, in a nutshell, by a nice Samaritan that I had found by random. This guy's a acquaintance, like him and I play semi-regularly on this game. But the other guy in my other Revelations on 360 Ghost Ship playthrough was just a good Samaritan. So shout out to that guy. I think his name was like Big Bad Rat or something. I don't know. It was cool. But yeah. See my Ghost Ship completed as Rachel Ooze video is what I recommend if you want to see regular Ghost Ship gameplay. But it's kind of late to recommend that if you're already this far into this video. Highly unlikely you're gonna stop just to be like, oh shit, I should watch the first Ghost Ship. But I don't know. If you're bored or you just want to see some big booty Rachel Ooze, check it out. Alright, so these enemies, such a millennial thing to say, that being so, when you're not actually responding or following up something. Sorry, I went off into a tangent, a mini rant about the word so and how fucking millennials use it at improper timing. Like, they'll open up a YouTube video where they're like, the first thing out of their mouth is, so I was walking to the store the other day, but why are they saying so? What are they following up to something they had said prior and then they deleted the footage? And I don't, it just doesn't make grammatical sense, but it's a popular thing, and it annoys me that people don't stop to think for themselves, and they just do something because everybody else does it. But that's my life in a nutshell. Hope you enjoyed my random rant. Completely out of nowhere, RKO reference. God. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I completely forgot what I was talking about before I went on that random rant about the motherfucking millennials and their use of the word so at improper times. I'm trying to like mentally retrace my thoughts. By the way, like I've been told I'm one of the lucky people who outgrew my ADHD. So I don't have ADHD, like for those wondering. I quote unquote don't, according to a fucking doctor who like clearly didn't make a mistake, obviously. But yeah, enough about me and my random rants and my switching from topic to topic. Time to go into boring, less commentary mode while I focus and stuff. 'Cause that would be pretty fun. It looks like he's spitting out flapjacks. I really don't want him to instant kill me. I do have a perk to replenish pulse grenades every like 4 minutes. So I can afford to use that pulse grenade even though we're not at the end where ideally grenades and everything should be saved. Thank God my partner used a pulse grenade because I got stuck and could have been at risk for getting instant killed by this creepy and just statistically dangerous motherfucker. Strategically dangerous, not statistically. Still trying to figure out what I was talking about because I I do ADHD a lot during conversation in my videos, obviously, but it does actually bother me when I don't finish talking about a particular subject. I know it actually had to do with this video too. But yeah, can't remember for the life of me. I know I was talking about shamelessly advertising my own video, which is actually something I rarely do. The ghost ship played as Rachel Ooze, and then I cut to my rant about millennials, and I was gonna mention something about ghost ship here, but it will be forever lost to the sands of time. And now you're all gonna spend the rest of your life wondering what thought I left unsaid. And you're not gonna be able to sleep at night. And you're gonna die in your deathbed wondering. No, but it does bother me a little bit, but obviously not too much if I'm willing to continue talking about my side tangent rants at the risk of forgetting what I was talking about originally, which I totally did. I knew I'm likely to forget what I was talking about if I keep talking about this stupid ass rant about millennials and their improper grammar trying to be cool and fit in, and I did. And that's a risk I was willing to take. Not sure if I should use this. I'm kinda gonna use it. Just for a second. Okay, I changed my mind. These enemies seem kind of low enough to, maybe I spoke too soon. Melee. I can melee this guy. Okay, so for the most part... Oh, that's what started my ramble, was, I said, okay, so, but I wasn't following up or responding to anything with my use of the word so. Anyway, not gonna ramble about it and rant about it again, but, what I was gonna say is, okay, so the enemies look like they are basically in the same spots as Ghost Ship, but higher level. For the most part, kind of. Like, this guy was slightly different. He was more of a surprise when I entered this room, more so than, am I getting spammed? I am getting spammed, okay. Pleasant, very pleasant. Okay, but on Ghost Ship regular, they all spawn over here. I fucking love these pufferfish. I think that's what they are. I call them gligligs because I feel like that's the noise they make, but they're just so adorable. It doesn't matter what you call them, just as long as you acknowledge said adorableness. And this is a, as you saw at the beginning of the video, if you were paying attention, a Sonic Assist High Roller, which means the hit zone is extra wide, so I just kind of need to shoot in the general area of an enemy that's hard to hit, and it will hit it. Hence why you saw me clearly missing my shots there, but still doing damage. Yeah, back to the gligligs. I literally took a screenshot. Oh, okay. So we are not meleeing these guys. That's probably really smart. Gonna go up and snipe, and that is fine. According to my calculations, we're a little over half done, I think. These guys are hard to dodge. Okay, you said. Gosh, I am so ADHD. You can probably hear me like individually mashing the trigger instead of holding the trigger down for my machine gun. Ooh, weapon case, cool. That's really cool that this version of the level gives off more weapon cases and stuff. I guess they did the thing where they pretty much just realized, okay, a lot of people have played the 360 version, so to really sell copies of the game, we're gonna just make this version the same with slight adjustments and improvements and make it a little easier on them. And I feel like that's why they put in the rare finder perks, so you could find better weapons without having to grind for weapons as long, / farm for weapons, whatever the technical term is. I think it's farming. And they put in this level to add in that extra challenge and make the rewards extra beneficial. Okay, very glad I had my shotgun out and I had him to back me up, because one, I should have dodged that, but two, did I have my shotgun out? I don't think I did, so never mind. But I'm gonna get this weapon case. The shotgun's easy grip, which, for those who don't know, I probably should have mentioned this before. Easy grip weapons improve your knifing and melee attacks power and increase your defense. So really important to have it out if you're fighting high level enemies that could possibly instant kill you if you're not careful, which I have been chatterboxing, not being as careful as I should be. So I am going to, I promise you, get super try-hardy and shut my mouth and focus when it comes to completing this level at the end. Now, I remember on 360, sometimes those enemies would manage to sneak into this cart, but I'm not sure if it's a new addition, and I could be wrong in general, but I think at least on certain elevators, like the one we just used, the enemies actually can't enter, and you can use it as an exploit to an extent. So that's pretty neat. I haven't really done that, but good little bit. Oh, trivia for ye, kind shrew. I don't know what I'm talking about. Is my segment, by the way. Like, I'll hate on millennials for saying so, but is my go-to whenever I want to like change topic really quick and keep the flow of the conversation going, even though I'm just fucking talking to a microphone. But that's me. I don't think that's hypocrisy, but almost feels like it, huh? Huh, other Keith. You the man. You the man. You the man. You the man. Oh, one time my game froze, I want to point out. One time my game froze because, oh shit. Because I was rapidly aiming my, oh shit. aiming my gun. Okay, hunters were not here at this part in the original Ghost Ship. Oh my god, these guys are level 60 fucking 8. These enemies are already harder than the other enemies at the end of Ghost Ship, the original. And that is scary because this is, again, one of the easier kind of fights. That hunters can do instant kills, but they do a kind of like dramatic charge up animation where they scream at the top of their lungs and then they jump. And they generally only do that if they if you're at lower health or less than full health. But if the hunter is high enough, and sometimes I've seen these miniature fast hunters do it randomly, they can try to instant kill you at full health, and if you don't dodge or shoot them down, then you're fucked. Okay, I'm already kind of almost lowish on herbs. Where the fuck are all my... Oh, my pulse grenades disappeared for a second. I got so worried. I mean, I have that perk to make them regenerate, but obviously it's pretty slow. Now, I would imagine Capcom knows about the exploit people can do right here. Where they kind of, not really an exploit, but just using the environment to your advantage. And you knife over the railing, so you can't get instant killed by this super intimidating enemy that is known for trolling people and instant killing them. So I would have thought they would have kind of done more to prevent letting this dude sit here and get knifed to death like he is, but looks like classic Capcom, not really bothering to fix any of their game flaws, just as long as they can make a quick buck selling the same game over again really quick. And yeah, I just made a negative comment towards Capcom, but overall I love them. They've brought me my favorite game series of all time, being this, Resident Evil. I'm just gonna check over here, see if there's anything. I doubt it. But yeah, Capcom is, Oh, are the stars are in the same spot, cool. But yeah, when it comes to importing the games from 360 to Xbox One, they added in numerous glitches to the Resident Evil games, including this one, that weren't there before. Such as with this one, for example, if you open up the Xbox menu to send a message and you take longer than, I don't know, let's say like 15 to 20 seconds, it'll freeze your game. Actually, no, it won't freeze your game, it'll disconnect you from your partner, which happened to me about on this part on the first Ghost Ship. And what I just did, aiming in the elevator, that's also a no-no. I did that without thinking. Because my game has actually frozen, which Xbox 360 Revelations never froze. But this version on the Xbox One has froze because I sat there and I spammed aiming while it was loading a different part of the level in the elevator. Okay, so I'm super intimidating. Here comes the hard part. I'm super intimidated, not intimidating, not by any means. I'm actually, I don't know, I'm scared. Surprisingly, they're still taking damage kind of easily. Surprising. But that means at the end, Ghost Norman, he's going to be he's going to take almost no damage because he's currently on the other Ghost Ship level 60. But on this Ghost Ship, again, I believe he's going to be level 80. These enemies are level 80, so it's highly likely. Get the hell away from me! So yeah, probably going to be level 80. Our attacks probably aren't going to do, like, anything. And yeah, it's scary. These humanoid enemies right here that can grab you, they're intimidating. Very scared. Don't want to get grabbed even if I'm at full health. Definitely didn't want my partner to get grabbed. Glad he healed. I guess that's kind of why I'm this version of Keith. Again, he has Shadow Dancers, so I will be able to evade attacks more easily. Fucking love his multicolored swords, though. Okay, good. He's gonna throw his grenades so we can, melee these guys. And yeah, luckily it looks like their damage is about the same. Okay, I got scared that his grenade glitched or something. Again, my melees aren't as strong as his, but my aura of strength will make his melees approximately 16% stronger, which is good. Whoops. But yeah, I really gotta focus on this part because these guys are notorious for their instant kills. Once he throws a grenade that's not a pulse/flash grenade, because it looks like a flash grenade from Resident Evil 5 and it has about the same function, but it's called a pulse in this game. Once he throws a different grenade, I'll know he's out and I will throw mine, or if he says move in. This guy's pretty good at in-game communication. Okay, and these guys, oh, they're more spread out. They're normally not this spread out on a regular ghost ship, but I guess they realized people can just throw a ton of grenades and wipe them all out, or at least the blue shield and the green shield here. Pretty quickly by throwing a bunch of grenades at all of them at the same time. For those who don't know, the green shield means they're high in defense and they're slow, and usually big. Blue means they're high in defense and they're really fast, usually small. Purple is a combination. They're just better in every way, and they're usually a little bigger. Just to quickly review, if you're wondering about these colorations. Okay, definitely gonna want to knife these guys first, because these sniper wannabe dudes that shoot the bones are weak to knifing. So it is more up my alley to get rid of them, even though it looks like my partner has already actually gotten rid of the sea creature sleeping bag looking dudes with his shot grenades. There's something I keep forgetting works on this stage. Okay, I think we got more hunters and dogs. Yep. Okay, so these hunters, probably top priority because they do not go after the pulse grenades like the dogs do. I suck. I don't... Okay, good. I was gonna say, I don't see him. I probably shouldn't use my magnum ammo on this guy, though. Ooh, he is weak to this. I had no idea. My whole life I've been shooting this mug. It's an inside joke. The use of the word mug as a noun. For, not a noun, but as a playful, like, insult nickname. Yeah. That about sums it. Covers. What I was trying to say. Okay, me trying to focus. Oh shit. I got fucking terrified. She will fucking, I guarantee it, she'll instant kill me. I'm not allowing myself to go less than full health around that purple one. I fucked up. push the Rachel away from him. Okay, good to know the small one at least can't instant kill. I got scared, like my heartbeat fucking stopped for a second. Okay, and this one's weak to knifing. Gonna throw one last pulse. And the instant kill enemies should be good. And by good, I mean gone. So, this is going quite well. Okay, so this is Norman, the boss of the main game. He is difficult, but if you stay within close proximity of him and knife, which he seems to not really have a weakness to, but he's not immune to either, which is good. And just knife repeatedly. I'm trying to aim for his critical spot on his back here. You can tell if you're doing critical because the numbers are bigger, the damage numbers, and they appear orange. But yeah, if you stay in close proximity, you will avoid him doing some of his more powerful attacks, kind of like that, but this guy will flat out teleport. It's good to do the hold A button melees when you have the chance, but at the same time, my version of Keith doesn't get a melee boost, so not as worth it for me as my partner. The only melee boost I get is from my brass knuckles perk on my shotgun, and the fact it's easy grip, which I'm not sure what percentage that increases the melee by. Oh, by the way, this giant, slow, adorable ass pufferfish is literally my current desktop background. Where is he? The ultimate glig glig. Just look at him. Look at this. And try not to just be overwhelmed by sheer, raw, unadulterated, is that the right term? Sheer, raw, unfiltered joy. It's just too good. Okay, I probably shouldn't be messing around. Challenge time. This is Ghost Norman. Or Shadow Norman. Ooh, if you're somebody working at fucking Capcom. I got scared. I thought he was gonna fucking instant kill me, even though he never does that in regular form. Okay, so my partner's OP as shit. Like, this... He might have the most overpowered weapons of anybody I've ever played with, and I am so thankful for that right now, because I am all the intimidated. I believe his stats change when he goes into that that purple mist form. He becomes weaker to something. Either way, my partner definitely knows. I am getting maximum carried, and I love it. I appreciate it. Again, shout out to X Skull, X Tyrant, X. Love you, man. I'm just gonna keep knifing, and it looks like the carry is complete. Nope. Okay, now the carry is complete. Yeah, it's like when your mom bakes cookies and you're a little kid, and then like you help like put the eggs in and mix it, and then like you're like, I helped. That's basically me right now. Well, that went very well. I wasn't expecting to beat it. I was so intimidated. I got the achievement for beating it. Full speed of dead. Already level 50. I should probably sell my experience bonus perks. Gonna sell that basic gun. Ooh, blue G18. Ooh, but it's just blue. My standard is it has to be blue without a tag, or pink with a tag. Because if it doesn't have a tag, then I can add a tag onto it for a high price and make it pink. And pink for those who don't know, the weapon color coding, it basically tells you, ooh, this is a really good perk. Really good perk. Actually, no, that's Gluttony 3, so it's like the one perk that's useless out of the Gluttony family, but... Ooh, Full Burst. Ooh, I'm getting spoiled by these perks right now. Ooh, Cornucopia 5. That's just free ammo. Ooh, all stages clear. Enemy radar legendary part? What? I'm confused. I thought enemy radar was a part already available for relatively cheap. I'm confused. But yeah, for those who don't know, the color code, so I can actually finish this thought, is white name, and this is the same with gamer tags and how many medals they've gotten. So this is kind of the tier list for color coding when it comes to names, whether it's about weapons or gamer tags with players in this game. Just to give you guys a quick lesson at the end here. It goes white for normal / basic / bottom of the barrel, then it goes yellow, then green, which I don't have, then blue, then purple, and I think there's even red after purple, but I could be wrong, but that has to be like super rare, or pink, I mean. After pink there's red, I think. But yeah, ooh, this G18 has so much slots. This is a really good gun. Oh my. I wonder. And it's level 52. It has so many slots and it's level 50. I'm wondering if I sell this and I sell this. And yes, Parker's Government is a really good pistol. It's definitely like ideal to have if you're gonna use a pistol. Okay, yeah, I still don't have enough. I'm gonna save up and probably make that gun easy grip or speed load or lightweight, something just really fancy, because one thing I'd like to do with this gun is I'd like to make it super fast, but I believe it's already super fast. So I would like to have a easy hit, reloader, some other stuff obviously, but then the Fangs perk and the BSAA perk, which is like a secondary Fangs. So every shot of this rapid firing pistol will gain me 3% health. So if I ever run out of herbs, which is unlikely now that I've beaten the best, hardest stage ever, that can be like a backup ghetto version of healing, basically, for me to just rapidly shoot an enemy and gain some health. But I'm looking for this super legendary perk I got that I didn't even know existed. I'm also looking for Cornucopia, because I believe that is the one that gives me free ammo. Ooh, for the Magnum, yeah, the Magnum ones are extremely rare. I'm still looking, though. Enemy radar? Yeah, this looks exactly like the one I got in the store. Huh. Perhaps I got trolled, or maybe I'm not even looking at the right one, but yeah, that's the cheap one that's in the store, and it just changes your map to a little enemy detector. Perhaps I had a chance at getting something truly amazing instead of that, but because I didn't have this simple whatever, it trolled and gave me that. But regardless, I'm getting tired of talking. Whoa. Who would have thought? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna have fun customizing this. You know, I'm gonna put on probably easy grip and those melee perks again. But yeah, it's I'm gonna have 3 pink guns, one of which is a beautiful level 50 G18. Oh, I'm just I'm rolling in the love of this game right now. So hope you guys enjoyed. My outro is not going to be as long as the intro, even though it's kind of going on that long. In fact, it might be longer. I haven't been keeping track. I've just been gushing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe you guys check out the other video. Just kidding. You know, I'm not going to pressure you. I'm not that kind of YouTuber. So yeah, thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed my
velvety smooth vocals.
Did that sound kind of like creepy when it got deep? I don't know. Probably. But thanks for watching. Bye!
No, really though, like, thank you, it means a lot. Like, I really like it when people leave comments too, but you know, no pressure. Ah!